Hey, Shadow Riders Army, you want to start your own podcast? Well, Anchor is the easiest way to make a podcast. Anchor gives you everything you need in one place for free, which you can use right from your phone or computer. Creation tools allow you to record and edit your podcast so it sounds great. They'll distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard everywhere in places like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and many more. You can easily make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. So go on over and download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. That's ANCHOR.FM. Anchor. Check it out. Peace.
Full tank of gas. Haters trying to stop me cause I'm moving too fast. I stay rolling on my grind with my money on my mind cause I'm riding, y'all. I'm riding fast, approaching red line. I'm ready to blow. Ballin' till I'm falling, I ain't trying to move slow. Play a holler at you later.
Yeah, Richard 10 Shadow Riders, listen. Yo, I'm on the top of the game. Hard body on top of these lanes. Switching gears in the Maserati. Driving insane as fly as can be. Giovanna rim size 23. Shit, I'm as high as can be. Ladies call me handsome. Way before I did the Shadow Riders anthem. Now I'm sitting in the Black Phantom. More than they can handle. I play the ball hard in the car, that's just coming out the front panel. What you know about that? But I ain't TIP, I'm RIC, KY. I show you how to stay fly in the daytime with Shadow Riders on my side, hopping up the G-Ride, I stay live. The boy wonder's not a talk of the town. Toasted up, never boast, yeah, I'm holding it down. Gunning for now, these tough Burger King niggas coming through steady, keeping the crown. While I'm in the fruit punch jag, popping up, riding around. Believe me, dog, this is real as it sounds. Shit.
Shadow Riders Ignitions.
You are now listening to the Shadow Riders Ignitions radio show. All about the JDM life.
Shadow Riders, baby.
What's up? Welcome to another edition of the Shadow Riders Ignitions radio show. I'm your host, Shadow Riders Alpha, coming at you with another one. Today's going to be a great show, so don't you go nowhere. We'll be right back. Hey guys, did you know that Shadow Riders is the #1 JDM car culture community on the internet? You did it? Well, now you do. Make sure you go check out shadowriders.com. That's SHADOWRYDERZ.com. Check out the hottest JDM news, events, culture, music, and more. So go check it out. Shadowriders.com. There's blood in the streets. The Bonanjoke quality of life is in shambles. The balance of peace on Synergius is in a chaotic mess. The good guys are dropping like flies. Potential new warriors are frightened to death to take a stand. And then Phantom shows up, fearless and defiant. Brace yourself as Phantom charges forward in the most highly anticipated sci-fi story of all time. Phantom Force: The Awakening, available on Amazon Kindle. Get your copy today.
You are now listening to the Shadow Riders Ignitions radio show, all about the JDM life.
Shadow Riders, baby.
All right, we back. Want to give a special shout out to all my Shadow Riders out there worldwide, man. We're gonna get it in once again. So today's show, we're gonna talk about the new Nissan 400Z. The Fairlady is back, y'all. It is back. And everybody is going nuts. The whole JDM community is going crazy right now. Everybody's excited. And we got a lot of people complaining, and we got some people happy. So I want to hear from y'all. Is the new Nissan Fairlady 400Z JDM or nah? I'll let you guys be the judge, man. I'm going to read this article here from Motor Trend magazine. The headline goes, Nissan Z Proto first look, a heritage-rich preview of the 400Z. So it starts off by saying, the Nissan 370Z seems to be such a permanent fixture in the Nissan lineup. You've probably stopped wondering how long it's been around. Well, we're going to tell you anyway because it matters. The current Gen Z launched in 2008, and 12 years is a pretty long haul even for a sports car. In fact, there were doubts if a successor was ever going to materialize. And before the slew of negative press Nissan has received the last couple of years and the current economic climate, you would be forgiven for losing all hope. But Nissan swore the Z was part of its very DNA and that a new one was coming. Now, the wait for what we believe will be called the 400Z is over. Almost. The Z Proto is a thinly disguised concept version of that car, and with its world debut squinting an underexposed silhouette and replaying of teaser videos can cease. Indeed, what you see here is close to the production version of what will hit dealerships across America in the near future. And Japan. You know, like if it's coming out like this, it's probably going to look like this in Japan. And then America's going to get the watered down version of what they get in Japan. It's always that way. Okay, moving on. Let me keep reading. We had the exclusive opportunity to spend a day with the prototype at Nissan's Grand Drive Proving Ground in Opama, just south of the company's Yokohama, Japan headquarters. Although Nissan is keeping a tight lip about technical information, there was a lot that we took away from our time with the car. The new Z's design is one of the best executed retro homages we've seen, which is to say, it throws back to the ancestors without being beholden to them. And in this single car, you can easily identify nodes of two very distinct generations of Nissan's iconic sports coupe. That said, the car's look has produced mixed feelings within the currently virtual halls of Motor Trend, and we will admit it doesn't look spectacular in photos.
The car's creases, curves, and sculpted lines are more dynamic when viewed in person, or it looks more aggressive and imposing. But when redesigning an icon, not everyone is going to come out happy. So what they're talking about, if you see the picture of the car, it looks a lot like, it has like some similarities to the 370Z, but they took away like those hard edge headlights on the front, and they have like this bubble light, and it's like more in the front. Looks like the old 240s. And the grill, how they cut the grill in the front, it's a straight square. It doesn't look like that shark fin look in the front anymore. It's totally different. And the back, you know, you have the two headlights and the two tail light sections in the back of the Z, the current 370Z. Well, now it's just one strip all the way across, one red light strip all the way across, just like the 300Z. And it throws you off when you see it. Like when you look at it from the front, everything looks good except that boxy. It's a straight square for the grill. It's no curves or nothing. It's just like they cut out a piece of paper in the front of it. And the back is just that got that strip all the way across. That strip around in the back, it kind of grows on you over time. But it just throws you off because you're so used to seeing the 370Z and the 350Z. But like when you look at it from the side, it looks just like a 240Z with just a couple of modern tweaks. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let me keep reading. The front of the Z Proto is dominated by a massive rectangular mouth, reminiscent of the similar, albeit far smaller, air inlet of the original 1970 Datsun 240Z. See, I told y'all. The new Z's grill insert features an elongated oval pattern that helps give deep depth to its gaping maw. But more interesting are the crisp, clean lines that compose the rest of the front. All right, and they try to dress it up, but I just told y'all. Let me keep reading. It's clear that the front end is a modern remix of the low slung and elongated snout of the 1971 240ZG, a Japanese market special, right? Right down to the creases in the hood. The headlights have angular framework, yet sport curved internal elements that harken to that old Model 2. Going further, according to Nissan, the curved daytime running lamps hit a half-circle reflections that could be seen in headlights covers in the long-nosed 240ZG as well. So they're saying the way they got the headlights now look just like the 240ZG, but I'm looking at it, it's not even close. I mean, because back in 1970s, they didn't have like the bubble lights. They just had light bulbs sticking out, and they had curves to give them room. But this here is like, I guess what they're trying to do is imagine like if it was just like the 240Z with the light bulbs just poking out, and you covered it with a layer of glass over that. So they trying to like, mimic that. It looks cool. And man, let me stop reading. It's a nice looking car from the side, and like when you look into the interior, I mean, it's got the most important thing. It's a manual, okay? It's a manual transmission, which I like. I like the fact that they got a manual transmission, 6-speed, because they've been taking out manual transmission cars in sports, in the sports genre for years. And I mean, it ain't fun if you can't shift the gears. If you're a JDM enthusiast, you enjoy that. That's like part of the experience of getting to feel the car. Feel every jolt, feels like you got a bond with the car. You know what I'm saying? So they brought back the stick shift, which I love. And you got the iconic Z, the leather interior, the racing wheels, bucket seats, all that's in there. Like, the interior is beautiful, and it is very functional with the gauges, like the center gauges in the center console that you saw in the 240Z as well. Those are back. You got the iconic Z steering wheel logo. And another thing that I'm excited about is the fact that this is going to be a twin turbo V6 engine in here. That's the power plant. So this thing is going to be rivaling like the Toyota Supra in power. And so that part is very exciting, because once they come out with this car in 2021 next year in the spring, you already know all the JDM enthusiasts are going to get this car and start tuning it. And there's a render going around on social media where a guy took this image that they showed at the reveal of the 400Z in Japan, and he did a render of what it would look like if you put a wide body kit on it and some proper grille. Like, if you take off that front bumper and change it to one that's more JDM, oh yeah, it looks dope. It looks dope. You know what I'm saying? But you can tell, the way I say, is it JDM or nah? When you look at it stock, you can tell like somebody Italian did the design on this thing. And I don't know the name of the guy who did the design. Let's see if they got his name in here. In this article here. What's his name? Yeah, they don't even mention this guy's name, bro. They don't mention his name. But yeah, you can tell they hired somebody that works on like a Porsche or a Ferrari to do the final bodywork design. The internals of the car, straight Z. You got the Z insignia on the side. They put the little accents of the Fairlady. You got the twin pipes, dual exhaust in the back. You know what I'm saying? 20-inch wheels, sport wheels. You know, the best brake system. The car sits nice, stock. It sits, low, and it's got a wide stance like you would expect from a Z, just like the 370 and the 350Z. But it's just like some of them accents, man, like that grille in the front. I mean, it looks square, like the type of square grille that you would see on a Corvette or a goddamn Chevrolet Camaro or something. That's how the grille look in the front. That's not very JDM. I would have to say a nah on that. The back, I can get with the back. It takes a while to grow on you, but if you look at the 300Z and put one right next to the 400Z, you see what they were going for. And the back, how they did the tail lights, that's easily tunable. I can see the JDM community coming up with an aftermarket kit for them lights in the back and make it look proper. You know what I'm saying? So we can get with that. The fastback, how they have the body shape look like the 240. I like that. That's very iconic in JDM. And even down to where they got the side mirror set up. Everything, it's like they hit it with some parts of the car, but other parts they really missed it. And it's just going to take some time for the community, for the JDM community, to get used to seeing the Z look like that. Do I think it's going to have a whole lot of sales? Could be. Given the circumstances with the whole pandemic and everything, we're going to have to see. In America, we're going to have to see. Japan, man, they're going to buy it up. As a matter of fact, I bet you in Japan it's going to come out well before it comes out here in the States. So we're going to see. We're going to see. Like when next year they have a Tokyo Auto Salon in Japan, which they probably will because they got different rules in the States. You're going to see this car at the Tokyo Auto Salon. Everybody's going to have a exhibit with this car tuned. Well, mark my words. This is a new one. And in my opinion, Nissan needed this because Nissan, the only thing that's been saving them lately is the current 300Z and the GTR. All their other sports cars for tuning ain't really been selling a lot in the States. You got the like their luxury brand, the Infinities, they've been selling a lot. But the Nissans, not so much in the States. You know what I'm saying? I wish they would have the S15 and the S14 legal in the States, because those cars in Japan go hard. Everybody know that's a drifter car. You know what I'm saying? You want to see more of those. But, it's different rules depending on the country that you're in. So, anyway, what do y'all think? The new Nissan Fairlady 400Z, JDM, or nah? Make sure you holler at your boy in the comments, out on social media, on shadowriders.com, and let us know. Do you think this car is dope? You think the JDM community is going to accept this? Let us know. So, until the next one, this is Shadow Riders Alpha with the Shadow Riders Ignitions Radio Show. Signing out. Peace.
You are now listening to the Shadow Riders Ignitions Radio Show, all about the JDM life.
Shadow Riders, baby.
Hold up. Before I let you go, we got to do the Shadow Riders tradition, the reciting of the Shadow Riders ethos. This is meant to motivate you, inspire you, and form a bond between all of us as Shadow Riders. So here we go. Repeat after me. The Shadow Riders ethos. I will be so strong that nothing can disturb my peace of mind. I will never give up, and I will never accept defeat. I will think only of the best, work only for the best, and expect only the best. I will be just as enthusiastic about the success of others as I am about my own. I will give so much time to improving myself that I have no time to criticize others. I will be too large for worry, too noble for anger, too strong for fear, and too happy to permit the persistence of trouble. I will think well of myself and proclaim this fact to the world, not in loud words, but in great deeds. I will always surround myself with people who are faithful, accountable, and teachable. I will bring discipline, momentum, focus, determination, will, and tenacity to every challenge. I will always have the courage to follow my dreams. I will always stay humble and down to earth. I will always be real, straight, and authentic with people. I will never forget where I came from and where my true power is. I will always represent myself and my crew with pride and style. And finally, I will be driven because I am a part of Shadow Riders, and together we are unstoppable. All right, guys, peace and blessings to all of you. I love you. Have a great day or night wherever you are in the world. I will see you next time. And now, let's roll that outro. Peace.
Cause I'm moving too fast. I stay rolling on my grind with my money on my mind. Cause I'm riding, y'all. I'm riding fast, approaching red line. I'm ready to blow. Ballin' till I'm falling, I ain't trying to move slow. Player, holler at you later.
Yeah, Ricky 10 Shadow Riders, listen. Yo, I'm on the top of the game. Hard body on top of these lanes. Switching gears in the Maserati. Driving insane, as fly as can be. Giovanna rim size 23. Shit, I'm as high as can be. Ladies call me handsome. Way before I did the Shadow Riders anthem. Now I'm sitting in the Black Phantom. More than they can handle. I play the ball hard in the car. It's coming out the front panel. What you know about that? But I ain't TIP, I'm RIC. KY, I show you how to stay fly in the daytime. With Shadow Riders on my side, hopping up the G-Ride, I stay live. The boy wonder's not a talk of the town. Toasted up, never boast shit, I'm holding it down. Gunning for now, these tough Burger King niggas coming through steady, keeping the crown. While I'm in the fruit punch jag, popping up, riding around. Believe me, dog, this is real as it sounds. Shit. Hey yo, excuse me y'all, Ricky 10's in the building. And I'm on top like gum stuck to the ceiling. Staying fly, getting dough, such a wonderful thing. And my ice fresh out the cold like I'm into a spring. The game's taking over, yup, like a government sting. Shadow Riders, Ricky 10 with a dangerous team, a dangerous scheme. Everybody feel it in the air, I got the spotlight now when I'm making it clear. Switch your style up, time to ride out now. Or put your hands in the air like the kids scored a touchdown. I get love everywhere that I touch down. So don't be mad when your girl gave me a rub down. I'm coming off the top everywhere that I go. So when they say who's the best, yeah, you already know. Fast cars, fast money, you know how we do. Ricky 10, heartbeat raps, Shadow Riders. It's a dangerous team.